Hello, hockey fans. We've got a great matchup for you tonight. That's right, the MHL is back in simulation form. South Shore Lumberjacks and the Valley Wildcats coming at you tonight from the Kings Mutual Century Center in Berwick. And I must say, an absolutely packed house here tonight in Berwick. Always nice to see the lights go down as the teams get ready to head out onto the ice and we get set to go. Valley against South Shore in this exhibition matchup here tonight. My name is Matt Little. Thanks so much for joining me for tonight's game. It's been a while. Haven't been on the ice in a little bit, but here come the teams. We are ready to do this thing once again. Wildcats and Lumberjacks going at it tonight. Wildcats in the red uniforms with the dark blue and the white trim. South Shore in the opposite in the white with red and blue. A lot of red, blue, and white in this division as we get underway in the hockey game. Again, Dunoff over to O'Neill. First shot of the game, save by Aaron Brunn. Valley will get it out up to Zach Falk coming down the left wing. Falk into the middle, shot, and a save is made again by Keeney. That Sabian came up with that one. Might have got the block on it before the goaltender. South Shore taking it away in the neutral zone. Back to Ian Smallwood and his defense partner Sabian. Up ahead to O'Neill. O'Neill shakes off a hit, moves it to the front of the net, and Wilson got the body back to deny Gendunoff. Now King, long pass up, finds Cole Kirkup. Kirkup streaking toward the goal, takes a bit of a hook, still gets it on goal. Morgan Keeney down, covers that one up to make the save. We'll get the first face-off of the hockey game, other than the opening one, of course. The puck being frozen by the South Shore goaltender. The face-off inside the Lumberjack zone. The right side of Morgan Keeney getting the start here today. So Shore will come out of their own end. Stone takes a return pass, gets it off to Shaw, and Shaw will dump it into the corner. Valley after it, but Shaw got there to Wood, back to Shaw, plays it back to the point. Scott Gates tries to set it through. He collides with Ethan Carney, and it did prevent Carney from getting in on the breakaway. Now Carney going in on goal. Carney shot, what a save! Getting the glove up, Morgan Keeney to deny Ethan Carney on the way through. Great stop by the South Shore netminder. Best chance of the game so far for either team. We have only played about 3 minutes of the first period, still scoreless between South Shore and Valley. Wildcats win the draw in the offensive zone this time. Brent Levy back at the blue line. He'll tee one up, hit a body on the way through. Schofield at the side of the net, nothing doing there. And will be covered up once again by Morgan Keeney. Face off to the right side of the South Shore net once again. Won by the Lumberjacks this time. Spears moving it up ahead now. Paquette. Paquette gains the blue line for the Lumberjacks. Paquette throws it to the front of the net off a Wildcat, and Levy will quickly get it ahead to Schofield. Schofield coming right through the middle, just lost the handle on it. Bouchard will turn back, give it to Paquette. Paquette out wide to the wall, tries to center, blocked by the Wildcats. Schofield back to Levy, sends it around the wall on his own end. Beattie waiting on the other side, and a long pass up finds Riley McInnes. McInnes had it stripped from him by Smallwood, but Valley knocks it away again. Deacon will come right back in, gives to McInnes along the wall. McInnes pass into the middle, missed the intended target. It'll be taken by Smallwood. He's then taken into the boards. And a penalty coming up to the Wildcats. Goaltender went off for the extra attacker, but he'll take his spot back in the crease as Valley gets the first penalty of the hockey game. Looked like they got a hook in there. It is indeed Dylan Schofield going off for the hook. And we can see it here as he gets the stick in there on Smallwood. So face-off back down to the Valley end this time around to the right side of Aaron Brunn as South Shore gets the game's first power play. Smallwood, Sabian tried to take a shot. That's blocked on the way through. O'Neill, he'll throw it into the middle. Goes off a Wildcat who just gives it back to his goaltender, making sure Brunn can cover that one up. There's Jack Olson feeding it back to his netminder. Sean to take the face-off for South Shore. Face-off won by the Lumberjacks. Matt Sabian to Smallwood. Into the middle, O'Neill. Back to Smallwood again. Into O'Neill to Smallwood. Now Sabian. A few too many passes back on the blue line. That one actually came outside the blue line. And offside called against the Lumberjacks. 6 minutes, 19 seconds gone in the first period. As the teams line up for another draw. Lumberjacks still with 1:08 to go on the power play. And they win the face-off. McCluskey will skate forward, but lost it. And Olsen says thank you very much. Clears that one the length of the ice. Back to get it in their own zone. South Shore, Stone to McCluskey, back to Stone. Stone to Spears. He'll get in over the blue line. Spears drops it off for Coffey. Coffey to Spears, into the front. They cannot beat Aaron Brunn, who was right there. Covered up by the Valley netminder one more time as we return to even strength play. So South Shore 0 for 1 in the man advantage early on, and we remain 0-0 between South Shore and Valley. .12:27 to go in the first period as the puck is dropped and won by the Lumberjacks. On the backboards, it'll be sent around. Kirkup finds it for Valley, got it ahead to Wilson, up ahead to Falk. Falk's 1-on-3 here. Takes a shot on goal, save made by the netminder, and Keeney gets rid of it. Ahead, Gundunoff. There, Gundunoff, all the way into the corner. Shakes off a check there from Casey. Skates behind the net, centering pass. They don't get as much wood on that one as they might have liked from O'Neill. Save is made by Brunn, and Kirkup comes back the other way. Kirkup had it stripped of the puck. Coffey then had it taken away from him by Wilson. Back to Casey. Casey back through the middle, but his intended pass was knocked down there. Now Wilson will come into the offensive zone all alone, puts a shot on net. It goes in behind the goal. Wilson will chase it into the corner, move it to Kirkup along the boards. Back to Duggan, but he was outside the blue line. Valley's got to come out and tag up. Matt Duggan moving forward for the Wildcats. Back to Falk on the left wing. Falk all the way into the corner, looking to go behind the net. Instead, he'll drop it off. Olsen back to Duggan. Duggan through. Falk right in front of the net, but can't make it go. Back Olsen. He'll tee one up from distance, and a save made by the keeper. Wilson battling for that puck in front of the net. Tries to turn and fire it on goal. Not sure if the goaltender got that one or it went just wide. Now Wood down the ice for the Lumberjacks, firing it deep into the Wildcat zone. Shaw got there, moved it to Wood behind the net. He's pushed off the puck, but goes back to get it. The battle continues back there. Wood came up with it around the wall. A bump by Kirkup there, not allowing Smallwood to get the puck, and the two of them will chase it all the way down the ice. Kirkup back to Wilson, but he got knocked down by Smallwood. Back the other way comes South Shore. It's Shaw. Let a stick get in the way and break that one up. And now Casey for Valley, up ahead for Luke Wilson. Wilson in ahead, over to Kirkup, shot! Great blocker save made by Keeney. Kirkup in behind the net, can't get anything going there. Lost it in behind, was looking for anything in front of the net, but the goaltender down, and Morgan Keeney will hold on. Just 6:32 to go in this first period. Still no score between South Shore and Valley here in this exhibition game. Maritime Hockey League Simulation. Brent King back at the blue line. Had it stripped from him, and here goes Paquette. Paquette moving it on goal. Can he get in clean on the breakaway? No! Nice job by Casey to get back. Got a little piece of Paquette, does not take a penalty, and takes away what would have been South Shore's best scoring chance thus far in the game. Great job by Keegan Casey. Now Paquette, this time he'll just pound it into the offensive zone. Players will chase after it. Spears to Bouchard. Bouchard wants to come out in front, but he's pushed. And King takes that puck away, got it to Grant on the outside. Back to King, and now up into the middle, Waterman. Waterman carries over the blue line, gives it to Kearney, out wide for Grant. Shot, save is made on the glove of Morgan Keeney. Gives it to Smallwood, who's under pressure, but the veteran able to get rid of that one. And now up to O'Neill and flips it into the offensive zone. Casey back there for Valley, but O'Neill took it away from him, got it to Coffey, and he lost control as Casey took it back away. King, Grant, and now Waterman on the left. Waterman fires on goal. Another stick save made by the keeper as Coffey comes up with it in his own end, ahead for O'Neill. Logan O'Neill moving toward goal. Olsen forces him out wide. O'Neill sidesteps the check. He'll throw it back to the point. Coffey cross to the other side. Big shot onto Brunn, and the save is made. Sam Grant now down the ice for the Wildcats. He'll bring it around to defender. Shot up high. Keeney with a good save, and with Grant waiting in the doorstep, Keeney will hold on and force one more face-off. With 2:28 to go in period one, still scoreless between South Shore and Valley. Blake Deacon into the face-off circle for the Wildcats this time around. Linesman going to give a little warning here as he backs him up. Sticks down this time. Face-off done cleanly, won by the Lumberjacks. Dawson Wood, hard around the glass. Schofield there to keep it in. Beatty with a big drive from the point, and another save made by Keeney. Wood coming down the ice for South Shore, out wide for Stone. We'll go all the way to the backboards. Penalty coming up to South Shore as Valley took that puck and going dangerously toward their own net with no goaltender in it for a moment. Now South Shore does touch up, and the Wildcats will get their first power play of the hockey game. Just 1:22 to go in the first period. It'll be Brandon Stone that goes off for the hook, as we get a look at the first hooking penalty of the game that was on Dylan Schofield, not this one on Brandon Stone. A little bit of slip by the guys in the replay booth. So the Wildcats to the power play to face off in the offensive zone. They win the draw. Back to Olsen. Kirkup to King right in the middle. Back to Kirkup. Back to King again at the blue line. Olsen will flip it into the corner. Deacon into the middle for Kirkup, but he's well covered by Smallwood. Nicely done to take that away, get it up to O'Neill and out to center. The Wildcats look to come back in, but they had not cleared the zone. Offside goes Valley with just 21 seconds to go in this first period. Minute gone, minute remaining in the Wildcat power play. They'll win the draw. Kirkup will move in, but cut off from taking a shot on goal. Just 5 seconds left as he plays it back to Deacon. Shot, save made by Keeney as the period comes to a close. Morgan Keeney, definitely the busier of the goaltender in that first period. He made a lot of great saves for South Shore as we get a look at a couple of them here. Doing well with the glove and the blocker. Wildcats still have a few seconds remaining in their first power play of the game. Shots 12-5 in favor of the Wildcats through that first period. Teams back for period number 2. Blake Deacon in the center ice face-off circle once again for the Wildcats. Being opposed by O'Neill. And Deacon won the draw, but it's Gendunov who jumps on it. Gendunov shot, shorthanded. Brunn makes a save. Wildcats Wilson ahead for Deacon. Deacon up to Kirkup. Kirkup in on goal, shot from distance, and a save made by Morgan Keeney. Gates gives it away to Kirkup, and Keeney bails him out. Scott Gates is going to want that one back as he made a dangerous giveaway to Cole Kirkup in the slot, and Morgan Keeney comes up huge again for the Lumberjacks. Absolutely outstanding so far in this hockey game. Wildcats with it in the offensive zone. Zach Falk looking to center, but instead it goes around the backboards. Shaw, Smallwood, now Stone, and across to Wood as South Shore comes back with it. Into the middle for Stone. He'll let it go. Blocker save made by Brunn. And that's what the Lumberjacks need right now, is just more shots on goal. Lumberjacks win the draw on their own end. O'Neill on the right wing. Looking to come into the middle. Instead, he stays out wide right. Gives into the middle for Gendunov with a shot, and Duggan made the block. Now Carney flipping it out wide for Waterman. Waterman looking to come through the middle. Taken away by the Lumberjacks, and Gates, Gendunov, Coffey out wide for O'Neill. Logan O'Neill looking to center, but stopped by the Wildcat defense, and once again just given to the goaltender. Letting Brunn cover that one up. So we'll get another look at Morgan Keeney. .27 remaining in the second period. Still scoreless in the hockey game between Valley and South Shore. Wildcats will win the draw. Beatty moves it forward for Deacon. To McInnes on the wing. McInnes sees the hit coming but couldn't get out of the way. Bailey McDonald with a good hit. Now Paquette brings it back in for South Shore. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard along the wall, in for Spears in the corner. Paquette looking to go behind the net. Back to Spears, to Bouchard. Shot, and a save is made by Brunn, and we got a penalty coming up to the Lumberjacks. .441 gone in the second period as Paquette goes off for roughing. And once again, that's the replay of the first penalty of the hockey game. The guys in the booth seem to have that one on repeat for reasons I do not understand. Thanks, guys. So the Wildcats are back in the power play here.
Penalty on.
0 for 1 already in the hockey game as Deacon gives it back to King, then takes a quick return pass. Blake Deacon all the way behind the red line, back to the line for King, to Olsen. Olsen, shot, he scores! Jack Olsen lets it go from the wall. Might have been a little bit of traffic in front of Morgan Keeney. He doesn't pick it up right away. It finds the back of the goal, and it's a power play goal. Wildcats lead it 1-0 here in the second period. Jack Olsen just lets it go from out wide. It drifts up into that top corner. Doesn't take a deflection or anything. Goes through one Wildcat and one South Shore defender. And finds its way into the top of the net. Valley 1, South Shore no score. It's about 5.5 minutes gone in the second period.
Number 25, Jack Olsen. Assisted by
There's Wilson for the Wildcats. For Kirkup.
King.
To Wilson, and tightly at the post. Keeney covers up.
And number 26.
Valley comes that close to making it 2-0. Luke Wilson at the top of the crease. And he finds the iron. Right off the draw, Valley drives one to the net, and Keeney makes another save. Sabian being held into the wall. Wildcats will come in to get the puck, but they can't get it past big number 25. Referee's just going to blow that one down. So another face-off inside the South Shore end, won by the Lumberjacks. McCluskey around the boards, but Valley keeps it in. Waterman and has Gates take it away from him. Over to McCluskey on the right side. McCluskey getting done off to O'Neill. Logan O'Neill all the way to the corner. Tries to play it out in front of the net. Didn't quite get there. Olsen made the block. And Olsen will get rid of it up to Ethan Carney. Carney, the other side for Waterman. Waterman takes a bit of a hook. Still got it to Carney. Backhander. And he... No! It was stopped. What a save again by Morgan Keeney. Ethan Carney fighting through the bit of a hook there. Let's go the backhander. Looked like he got his own rebound too. But Keeney keeps it. Won by the Wildcats. Back to King. Retreats all the way into the corner. Deacon, he'll fire. Came back to him, put another shot on. That one's saved by Keeney. And once again, the South Shore goaltender holding on. Wildcats win the face-off again. Olsen pushed off the puck. And Paquette, now Bouchard. Bouchard gains the line on the right side. All the way to the corner. All the way behind the net. He'll send it around the boards. Gates knocked down. Deacon got it, then played it backwards for Duggan. Duggan to Olsen in his own end. Valley trying to get set up here. They'll move it ahead to Schofield. Schofield bumped. Tried to center the puck, was blocked. Got it back though. Now across to Duggan. Duggan lets it go from range. Keeney knocked it down and he sprawls out onto that one before anyone could find any sort of rebound. Eight minutes remaining in period 2. 1-0 Valley Wildcats. Power play goal to Jack Olsen, the difference. Sabian hard around the boards. Valley can't keep it in at the line. Falk knocked down, and here comes Gendunoff. Gendunoff tried to dump it in, but it was blocked by Keegan Casey. Over to Kirkup. Back to Casey again. Casey backpedaling in his own end. Just keeps that one away from Logan O'Neill. That was dangerous. Now Wilson puts the puck deep for the Wildcats. South Shore will win the race to it. Smallwood will move it up to Coffey. Coffey. Good centering pass for Gendunoff and a good save made by Brunn. Wilson will skate out of his own end. Played ahead to Kirkup. Kirkup pushed off the puck by Sabian. Gives it to O'Neill. O'Neill back through the middle, Gendunoff. And Dunov drops it for Coffey. He was intercepted, though. King tried to play it backwards, and South Shore took it back away. Delayed penalty coming up to the Wildcats this time. As O'Neill fires, but it was knocked down. King made the block. And South Shore will go back to the power play for the second time in the hockey game. It is Brant King who goes to the penalty box here for Valley with 5:04 remaining in the second period. A hook on King. As we get a look at it there along the boards. Getting the stick in on Coffey. Right there. Just under the arm. Right in front of the referee. So South Shore goes to the power play here. Kluski, Nicholson, he'll let it go. And a save is made by Brunn. 4:51 remaining in the second period. After Brunn made the catch and held on to that one. Only 13 seconds coming off the South Shore power play. They'll win the draw to Nicholson again. This time he doesn't shoot. Gave it to McCluskey, but he had drifted outside the blue line. Quickly back in, though. Here comes Coffey. Coffey fires on goal, down along the ice. Brunn able to make the save, and he'll hold on once again. Aaron Brunn hasn't had as much to do as Morgan Keeney has in the hockey game, but he's been good when he's had to be. 4:18 remaining in the second. South Shore won the draw, but it splits the wickets, goes all the way back. They've got to chase it back into their own end of the rink. O'Neill to Smallwood, so often quarterbacking the power play. That pass went off a Valley skate in the neutral zone. It'll be knocked down. Here's Kearney fighting away. Shot, and he scores! Ethan Kearney! Oh, and Morgan Keeney disappointed. You know he wants that one back. As Ethan Kearney didn't let the Lumberjacks get out of their own zone. Brings it through the face-off circle to the right side of the goaltender. Let a backhander go, and wasn't all that dangerous, but it fools Keeney. Finds its way into the net. Just the backhander from Ethan Kearney finds the mark. Valley's got a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. And they lead 2-0 here in the second period. 3.5 minutes to go. Just 25 seconds remaining in the South Shore power play. As Shaw sends it around the glass. O'Neill in the corner. In the middle for Shaw. Brunn made the save, and he'll hold on to it. Dylan Matthews picking up an assist on the second goal there. To Ethan Kearney, making it 2-0 for Valley here in the late stages of the second period. Wood, Stone trying to get loose. He does, and he scores. Brandon Stone. A beauty. Valley gets their second of the hockey game, and right away, South Shore makes it a one-goal game again. Stone like a little pinball in there, getting bumped around, but he stays with that puck, finds it, snaps it past Aaron Brunn despite the dive. Stone has the Lumberjacks on the board. It's 2-1. Perfect response by the Lumberjacks. Held up in the corner. Olsen will find it for Valley. Sends it around the boards. McInnes into the middle for Schofield. Schofield racing toward the net. Fires. Knocked down by Keeney. And Nicholson was there to follow up. Stone out wide for Wood. Wood just dumping it in. Stone waiting on the other side. Olsen took it away. Stone took it back away from him. Put another shot on net this time. Brunn keeps him off the board. McInnes down the ice. Shot. He scores! Riley McInnes, with just a minute to go in the second period, restores the 2-goal lead for the Wildcats. Able to shake off the defender and beats the goaltender on the short side. 3-1 Wildcats. A trio of Lumberjacks chasing McInnes. Caught the goaltender, made a little bit of a fake, and Keeney moved to his left. McInnes shot it to the right. It's into the back of the cage. 1 minute to play in the second period, as Valley makes it 3-1. Here's Schofield. Schofield centering pass taken by Keeney. He'll hold on to it. Jack Olson getting his second point of the game as he gets an assist on the goal to McInnes. Just 16 seconds to go in the second period. Time for one more face-off at least here to the right side of Morgan Keeney. Valley won the draw. Move it back to Casey. Into the middle. Kirkup with a shot. Keeney takes it away. He's forced to make another save and hold on again with just 2.7 seconds remaining in that second period. Face-off this time to the goaltender's left. Not a lot of time to work. Puck will be dropped, goes into the corner, and that does it for period 2. No goals in the first period. We get 4 of them here in the second. Jack Olson on the power play. Ethan Carney shorthanded. Stone replies for South Shore, and then Valley restores that 2-goal lead. So underway in period number 3, Wildcats up 3-1 as we get a face-off down in the Valley zone. Face-off is won by the Wildcats. Kirkup back to King, who then lost it to O'Neill. O'Neill goes to the top of the circle before turning and ripping one at goal, knocked down by Brunn, and he'll cover it up. South Shore needs shots from just about everywhere right now. And Brunn's faced half the shots that Keeney has so far in the hockey game. Valley wins the draw on their own end again. They'll get out, but not much further. Put back in by the Lumberjacks. Casey up to Falk this time, out wide for Kirkup. Kirkup moving toward the middle. Kirkup shot. Goaltender came way out to challenge. And a great blocker save made by Morgan Keeney. Kendunov to O'Neill. O'Neill into the attacking zone, but he's in the middle of 4 Wildcats. That shot gets blocked. Kirkup back to Casey. Up ahead again to Kirkup. He's forced to turn back in his own end and give it to Casey one more time, and now to Kirkup. And as those two give and go, Kirkup down the ice, beats a defender and shot it wide. Great move by Kirkup, just didn't have the finish on that one. Now Falk. He'll just dump the puck in this time for the Wildcats. 3 minutes gone here in this third period. 3-1, Wildcats lead South Shore. Falk dumping it into the corner again. Wilson is there. Wilson in for Falk in front. Knocked down off the leg of the defender, and then Keeney's able to find it and cover it up. Dangerous chance for the Wildcats, but South Shore has bodies in the right place. Back underway, Wildcats. Win the draw in the offensive zone. Levy to Beatty, back to Levy. Skating across that blue line. Linesman jumping up onto the bench out of the way. Levy back to Sam Grant in the middle. Grant moves in, shot knocked down, and covered again by the goaltender. South Shore content seemingly to let the Wildcats have that one as long as they kept everything to the outside. And that's great that they're going to keep low percentage shots by keeping the Wildcats to the very edges of the zone, but South Shore is down 2. They need a little more puck possession right now. And they do have it. Smallwood ahead for Bouchard. Bouchard skates over the line. Big collision. Actually, there were a couple on that exchange. Going toward the net. Taken away. Jack Olson out for McInnes. McInnes skates in for Valley. He'll let a shot go. Save up high by Keeney. Valley looking for any sort of rebound, but none given. Five and a half minutes gone here in this third period. 3-1 Wildcats. Face-off controlled by Valley. Shot hits some bodies in front. Dawson Wood will skate away with it. Gives it to Shaw. Out wide for Stone, the goal scorer. Stone will try again. Brunn made a good save. And that puck came off his blocker, bounced out in front of the net, but Brunn jumps on it, diving out to the top of the crease to make sure he's got control of the puck. Face-off inside the Wildcat end. Lead the game 3-1. South Shore wins the draw, but it comes all the way back outside the line as McCluskey gathers up. Gates. O'Neill. Gundunov. Back again to Gates. Back to Gundunov. He's pushed off the puck. He'll find it again along the wall. Plays it back to the defense. Missed. And McCluskey's got to go all the way back to the corner, where Grant took it away. Beatty. Pass across the blue line. Taken away by the Lumberjacks. O'Neill has Waterman get in front of him. Took it away to Carney. Carney gains the line and a big collision again. And then another one as O'Neill comes up with the puck. Now Gundunov. He's knocked down, and Waterman will tap a shot just wide of the goal. Some big hits. Bodies colliding everywhere. Here come the Lumberjacks. Coffey looking in on goal. Coffey! Looked like he actually collided with the goaltender as he moved in there and did not get a shot away in time. Great opportunity by Dylan Coffey. He can't bury it. As the Wildcats go offside. Grant slightly ahead of the play on that one. 11-11 remaining in the third period. 3-1 Wildcats. Stone against Deacon in the face-off circle, won by Stone. Smallwood to Wood. Evades a hit. Wood all the way around behind the net. Penalty coming up to Valley. Wood will try the wraparound. He's denied. But Valley touches up, and South Shore will go to the power play. And it's Brant King once again who's getting called here. It's another hook on Brant King, his second of the game. I believe that is actually the replay of the first hooking call against Brant King. And the guys in the replay booth have kind of been asleep at the switch in this game. Anyway, South Shore back to the power play, 10:40 remaining. Sabian with a shot through traffic, knocked down by Olsen. And they're able to clear. Smallwood over to Shaw. Shaw will gain the blue line, out to O'Neill. O'Neill looking to center, but taken away, and Olsen sends it all the way down the ice. 55 seconds left in the South Shore power play. That's Sabian. Pass ahead for Gundunov. Fired in by the Lumberjacks. Centering pass to O'Neill. Good shot down low, kept out by Brunn. And Beatty able to take that one away and clear the zone out to center ice. O'Neill brings it right back in for South Shore. Good move around. One man back. O'Neill went to go around him. And Brunn was able to track that puck. Made the save. 8 minutes to go in the hockey game. 3-1 Valley. As Deacon moves forward. Gave it to Schofield. Schofield will fire on goal. From the wall. Well dealt with by the keeper. Coffey out of his own end up ahead for O'Neill. Two men back. O'Neill looking for a way through. Another good shot down low and then given away by Brunn. But it goes off the goaltender's stick, up and out of play. Aaron Brunn lost control of that puck right to O'Neill in front of the net, but he gets away with it. Had the stick on the ice, and the puck goes right up the shaft and over the glass. 7 minutes left in the third period, 3-1 Wildcats. Wilson brings it in for Valley. Centering pass taken by Smallwood. Gave it to Gundunov. Gundunov dropping it back for Sabian. Sabian has his pocket picked by Kirkup. Kirkup will fire. Big save made again by Caney. Hit along the wall as Valley gets it back. Falk, he'll let it go. Right from the face-off top, but it's into the glove of the keeper one more time. Morgan Caney on fire in this hockey game. Hard to fault him on, on any of the goals against. Maybe the second one, the backhander from Ethan Carney. Little bit of a softie, but the other two, no real chance. Either way, he has stopped a lot of rubber in this hockey game, keeping South Shore in it. In the middle, be found by the Lumberjacks at their own blue line. Smallwood ahead, Gundunov just onside. Gundunov shot, he scores! Bear Gundunov once again makes it a one-goal game with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Just under the crossbar as he picks out that top corner. And the Lumberjacks are back in this thing. We're going to have ourselves a finish. A one-goal game with 5 minutes to go. Back underway, Wildcats have control of the puck. Taken away by Shaw. He'll drop it for Wood. Wood has his lane blocked. He'll give it to Shaw. Shaw trying to go back to his forehand. Jams one on goal, kept out by Brunn. Casey will get that ahead to Falk. And back to Casey, just trying to find open ice. Casey and Falk do get rid of it. Up ahead to Wilson at the far blue line. Wilson out to Falk. Shot. And another glove save made by Morgan Keeney. Just can't say enough good things about the South Shore goaltender in this hockey game. He's the reason they're in it. 3:46 remaining in the third period. 1-goal game. Off of the draw. Lumberjacks control, but give it away to Kearney. And a huge stick save made by Keeney. Ethan Kearney left alone in the slot when he got that one. Not able to bury it this time as the goaltender comes up big again. Shaw throws a great hit along the boards to win that puck. Then has his pocket picked by Waterman. Waterman brings it right back in, and he's slammed along the wall. Brandon Stone collides with Waterman, but got the puck away to Wood. Bodies still banging together in the neutral zone. Stone will find the loose puck. Stone will skate in with it. Stone around one man, lets it go, and save is made. Puck knocked down and covered up by Aaron Brunn, trying to use the defenders as a screen. 2:07 remaining in the third period, a 1-goal game. South Shore pressing. Face-off won by the Lumberjacks. Smallwood. O'Neill for Coffey. Back again to O'Neill in the corner. Back to Coffey again. Wants to come out in front, but it's blocked. They'll get it ahead to Kearney. Up to Waterman. Goaltender is still in. Waterman moving it on goal. Shot blocked, and it came back to him, and he scores! Darren Waterman. You got to be good to be lucky. You got to be lucky to be good sometimes. As Waterman takes the shot, the defender blocked it, but the puck just came right back to Waterman's stick, and he buries it on the second attempt. And nothing they could do. Sabian plays it right, but it just bounces right back to Waterman, and he buries it in the net. And that should just about do it to this one. Make it a 2-goal game again, with just about a minute to go here in the third period, a minute 19. Darren Waterman gets his own rebound to make it 4-2 Valley Wildcats. South Shore win the draw. They'll dump it into the offensive zone. As Olsen sends it around the boards, but not out. Goaltender is out for the extra attacker, and Waterman came up the puck for Valley. Waterman playing it forward, but it was taken away by Gates. South Shore with 30 seconds left, down by 2. Coffey will move it back in, but Waterman took it away to Grant, out wide to Kearney. Ethan Kearney with the open net, and he scores with just 8 seconds remaining. Full credit to the Lumberjacks. They certainly went for it and tried right to the very end, but Ethan Kearney gets his second of the game into the empty net with just 8 seconds left. 5-2 Valley. Face-off done. Time comes off the clock, and the Wildcats can celebrate. Valley wins this exhibition game here tonight. A score of 5-2 over the South Shore Lumberjacks. Get a look at some of the action from the hockey game. Jack Olsen's goal that got things started. Ethan Kearney with that short-handed backhander. Some saves by Brunn, by Keeney as well. There's certainly plenty in the game. The goaltenders are great. Stone and Gandunov found the back of the net for South Shore. That was Waterman's to seal it. Then Ethan Kearney into the empty net just for insurance. Great game here today. 5-2. Valley Wildcats defeat the South Shore Lumberjacks. Let's have a look at the 3 stars of the game. Jack Olsen, star number 3. Riley McInnes, star number 2. And Ethan Kearney, star number 1. Great game by the Valley Wildcats as they defeat the South Shore Lumberjacks tonight, 5-2. My name's Matt Little. Thanks so much for being with us, and we'll catch you again with more MHL Simulation action.